A very good morning. Welcome to the opening bell, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute pleasure being with you. This is Ghost Week, ladies and gentlemen, 15th of December. 1 week literally leading up to our uh, globally celebrated day, Christmas, the 25th there, and we're exactly just 1 week, leading up to that. So let's get into today's session. Before we get started, remember, guys, the information we discuss in this video is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. So let's get it. Let's see what's happening in the charts. A very important one for us to remember, guys. When it comes to the charts, it puts us in a position to understand that there are certain things that happen during the end of the year, and we need to pay close attention to what that is. Maybe the guys online as well. Jules, I see you online there. If you can't see if all is well, just let me know if you can see if all is well. I'd really appreciate that, my friend. There's certain patterns that happens at the end of the year, and we need to pay close attention because it is cyclical. It moves in these cycles, yeah. And so we're looking at the dollar this morning against the gold price. We're looking at it against the euro. We're looking at it against, the NZD. But let's start off with the dollar against the euro first. We've seen this morning here that the dollar index is around 98.4 after falling from a 3-week high. Investors are waiting for those key US data, the jobs, the retail sales, and inflation. Remember, the Fed cut those rates, but it's still divided on the future cuts. The mixed messages from the Fed officials had a lot of impact. It obviously created a softer dollar, helping gold and the commodities push up a little bit, and we can see it happening. Even with the euro here now. I've been in this trade. This was from last week, and I'm still bullish here. Told the guys that we're waiting for this to push to the upside. It has done exactly that, but it's a waiting game right now. So we're looking at the volumes. We're looking at the size of the volume line. Is it thick? Is it thin? And in Ghost Week, it tends to be a bit thinner. There's not a lot of people that's obviously participating. I'm referring to big institutions, big traders around the world. Because many people have gone off already. That's it. And so it does not mean that price will not move. It absolutely will. The technicals is always there. And fortunately, this week, we've got quite a bit of fundamentals. We got the non-farm payrolls coming out tomorrow, which is good for us. So we're waiting to see what's happening. There was 119,000 jobs created in September there. So we're waiting for the November results. Many analysts are saying that they're expecting cooler results, easing a job labor market, a cooling labor market, due to the consequences of the government shutdown. So that's a pretty interesting one. So we'll wait to see what happens. So the euro is strong against the dollar this morning. The NZD is strong against the dollar this morning. We're not looking at just today's sell-off here. This is just a higher low. We're looking at the entire structure here. All right. So it's still very bullish here. This is just a correction that's happened, and we are still in this one. We're just waiting for a bit more movement to the upside. The gold price is up too. We did see this morning here that the investors are waiting for those jobs, or at least the job figures, the inflation data, and there's a lot of strong buying of gold from central banks, ETFs, investors seeking a lot of safety here. So investors are moving away from bonds and currencies, and they're pushing a whole lot towards the gold or commodities. Gold remains very strong. The future direction does depend on the U.S. economic data and the Fed signal. So what we're seeing this from last week, we had anticipated this move. We said that if price does break above, we're pushing up 4381, and it's doing exactly that. So we expect this movement to be done perhaps the early part of this week, which is today and tomorrow. Let's see, maybe even today. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. Yeah, and then obviously don't forget the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin also this morning here from the hourly perspective has pushed up a little bit. But we did see there's been a sell-off, the past 2 days. You can't see it. This was yesterday. Past 3 days, sorry. Yesterday, day before, and obviously last week, Friday. And there's a lot of worries about the high valuations on Bitcoin, which is more short-term. the Fed uncertainty next year, and concerns that large Bitcoin holding companies could be removed from indices. This causing a lot of forced selling, and that's why you're seeing this drop come in here, because all companies on the indices that have a high hold of Bitcoin or inventory of Bitcoin might be removed because it destabilizes the index. And this is causing issues within the framework of the index and the regulations stipulated for the index to remain stable. So we're seeing that happen in the background, but it is a safe haven asset in times of risk as well. Many guys do, because of the kind of gains it has produced over the years. Look at this, massive gains, Bitcoin. So we're still seeing, the bullish movement here. This is a very deep pullback that is not finished. It's not finished yet. It's touched the support, but you can see, guys, it's not done yet. This pullback, this structure is not done forming. So this is just more news within time that has been captured. We're waiting for some more fundamentals to give further direction as to when the structure gets done. Yeah. But this morning, we're taking it nice and easy. Just to look on some of the currencies, guys. Dollar weakening here a little bit. We're seeing the commodities rise against the dollar. We're seeing the Bitcoin at this point in time not moving much, but we'll wait and see what happens. More fundamentals. You'll see some of that coming out during our socials. Quite a few postings there on silver as well. There's some oil that's also coming out, so just check it out via our headlines. But we look forward to seeing what this rest of the week does produce, guys. Happy festive season to all the guys that are still around, and to the guys that might be tuning in, from wherever you are. Greetings to you as well. Have a fantastic one. Make sure you spend a lot of time with the family and be very careful on the road. That's it from me this morning with the opening bell. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic, fantastic day. Ciao, ciao.